preparations for the Bern Adventure Race on October the 9th are going well. This year we are going to be doing things slightly differently because of the COVID pandemic. We want to ensure that we are being safe, we're keeping good distances, we're avoiding the amount of touch points essentially that they're going to be. And so when you arrive at the event centre, everything's going to be prepared, ready for you just to pick up. So whereas before you would have been met by somebody, they would have given you your timing chip, put it on you, shown you how it works. We're going to be using videos like this to show you in advance. So when you arrive, there'll be a very friendly marshal standing at the entrance to the event centre, to the marquee, just directing you to go in and to find your race pack. So we're going to set up big washing lines, and on those they're going to be hanging your race number. Outside of the marquee there's going to be the full list of all competitors with all their race numbers, so you can find your number there. You'll also be sent it in advance. You will then go into the marquee, and we're going to limit it to about 2 teams at a time into the marquee. You're just going to take the pack off the line and walk straight out of the marquee. Now inside that pack, the most important thing is this, which is the timing control. This is what you're going to be attaching to your wrist as you race. So there's a sticky piece on one side, and all you're going to do, and make sure when you put it on your wrist you point it forwards like that, because that means when you get to a control you can just put it straight into the control. You're going to wrap the band around your wrist, you remove the tape, and then you just stick it down. Make sure that you've got a little bit of space, maybe 1 finger space underneath, so that it can't slip off, but at the same time it's not going to be too tight on your wrist. And there you've got your timing chip. So around the course you're going to be seeing timing controls like this. Don't worry too much about the numbers. There's going to be timing controls, and on the checkpoint marquee these are the controls you're going to find. Now it's really simple the way it works. You've got your timing chip on your wrist, you go up to it and you put it into it, and it beeps and it also flashes. Okay, so there's a hole in the top here, you just put it straight in and it beeps and flashes. That then will record your time that you visited that particular control. So just back to the race pack, so you'll have the timing chip. We're also going to be putting the orienteering maps, and for the Bern competitors, your mountain bike orienteering maps, they're all going to be in that race pack. So you're going to be getting them a little bit earlier than you normally would. So no cheating, no going off and finding the checkpoints before you start the race. And you're also going to have your numbers. So you'll have 1 to put on the front of your chest here, and then 1 to put on your bike seat post. That's so that we know that the right competitors are taking the right bikes, etc. It's part of the security. And also, if you're going to have photographs taken, if you've already contacted the photographer and you want to make sure that you're going to get some good shots, make sure your number is visible, because I would have given him the numbers of people that have requested in advance. Once you've taken all of that out of your race pack, you're then going to go to the bike transition, leave your bike and all your kit in the bike transition. We're going to have a nice big bike transition area this year, so there's plenty of space in there. And then when you're ready, if you've got any questions, come and find me on the start line, and I will answer those before you set off. But again, both for the mini Bern and the Bern race this year, we're going to have a dib start. So you'll come to the start line, there'll be one of these on a post, it'll say start. You'll come in, and once we've had a quick chat you can then put it in, and as soon as it beeps your time begins. You're then off on the course. Have a look at the race brief video for the mini Bern that I put together. For the Bern competitors we will have a quick update, because Nick, who's organised the mountain biking orienteering phase, which is the majority of the course, he would have been out the day before and the morning of the race. If there's any updates that we need to let you know about in advance of starting, we will do that then. And then when you come back again, there's going to be one of these, and it'll say finish on a post. As soon as you run through the finish line, you put the control into the dibber, and then that is your time for the race finished. If you've visited all of the control points, you will have a time for each part of the race as well. So you'll have a run time, a kayak time, or the orienteering times and your mountain biking time.